Hello and welcome everybody. We're playing an interesting deck that I found on YouTube today. Basically, Belzenlok Devotion is played by the Mono Black Magic channel, which is just a Belzenlok deck with hilarious results, and I don't care whether the deck is good or bad, because it looks like it's really fun to play. So, we're going to try and run a whole bunch of split cards with CMC 4 or greater to synergize with Mr. Belzenlok himself. And we're going to draw a ton of cards, and hopefully we're not going to take too much damage. But yeah, let's take this into a constructed event and see what happens, huh? Also, the new camera should be here starting... Oh, shoot. I haven't even thought about the schedule for this video. New camera coming soon. Alright. Well, we technically have a 1-drop and a 2-drop, both of which are kill spells, and a 4-drop. We're going to keep this hand. A little light on action, but, you know, sometimes it's just how it is. Opponent starts Swamp, so we will start Memorial. Opponent plays a Forest. We draw another Bedecked Bedazzle. Never thought Bedazzle would be a magic card name. We are going to Carnival Carnage. Opponent reveals Assassin's Trophy. And reveals Assassin's Trophy. We draw Mastermind's Acquisition. We'll play a Swamp, pass the turn. Opponent plays Jadelight Ranger number 2. Same plan as before, kill it in response. Opponent reveals Vraska. Reveals Vivian Reed, leaves Vivian on top. Let's play a Swamp, I think. We can Mastermind's Acquisition for Belzenlok or for the Eldest Reborn out of our sideboard. Kind of want to go for Eldest Reborn, honestly. This may not be the best card to get, but we'll see. Opponent plays another Jadelight Ranger. Reveals Finebroker, reveals Finebroker. Alright. We'll play Reliquary Tower. Play Eldest Reborn. They do have, I guess they do have Assassin's Trophy, so maybe this was wrong. We'll see. If opponent is not drawing lands and they have to Assassin's Trophy on their main phase, that's pretty good for us. We'll take the action. Get a Swamp. Let's see. And play another Swamp. Yeah, I probably should have gone and got Belzenlok. Opponent really stuck on lands. Alright, there's a land. Opponent plays Vraska, Golgari Queen. Ooh, there he is, right on time. Should we go for it? Let's do it. We're at 20. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, we only drew 2 cards. That's okay. Let's play Memorial to Folly and play Navigator's Compass. Gain some life. Pass the turn. Opponent pluses Vraska. Up to 8. Hopefully your opponent can just never cast this Vivian Reed. So it would be really bad for us. Just like straight up destroy us. Wild Growth Walker. Our turn. We could bedeck our own Belzenlok to kill Vraska outright. I don't know if that's right or not. I kind of want to cast another Belzenlok, but I feel like that's really greedy. Why is this decision so hard? Yeah, let's kill Vraska. And I guess the Wild Growth Walker while we're at it. That way if our opponent plays Vivian and minuses, we at least have some sort of reason or some sort of way to deal with Vivian. Opponent plays a swamp, casts their own Ravenous Chupacabra, kills Belzenlok. Alright, passes to our turn. We draw Ritual of Soot. Cast Belzenlok. All right. Play a swamp. We could make them discard 2 cards and deal some damage with Carnage. That might be fun. Let's make this swamp into a mountain. Cast Carnage. Start removing some of their options here. Attack for 2. Opponent blocks. Opponent plays Vivian Reed. Shoots down Belzenlok. We draw Vraska's Contempt, which in hindsight is pretty lucky. We have 8, 9, 10 mana. I mean, we could just go for Belzenlok again. Let's cast million Belzenlok.deck. Yeah, let's do it. We didn't come here to not cast Belzenlok, right? Go get him. We have Reliquary Tower. It's cool. Oh, only 2 cards? Alright. Well, if that's how many you think we need, that's alright. If we draw a land, we can double Dispersal. Opponent gets a Chupacabra. Kills Belzenlok. Makes us sad. We draw a land, play a land, play Navigator's Compass, and I guess we Contempt Vivian before our opponent has another chance to activate her. Play another Compass, gain more life, pass the turn. Opponent plays a Find Broker. We're going to do this in response just so our opponent can't attack this turn. Give him the old recoil. Discard a Merfolk Branchwalker. They pick up Vraska, Relic Seeker. Pass to our turn. Make him discard 2 cards. Alright, cool. Now we know their whole hand. Pass the turn. Opponent plays Vraska. Makes a pirate token. Goes attacking. We have 7 mana. I think we Memorial to Folly. Pick up Belzenlok. Go to our turn. Play a land. Play Belzenlok. I forgot. There's only Navigator's Compass in this deck for I think it just... Oh, I didn't die. But if I cast Belzenlok again, I definitely will. So let's... Vraska's Contempt Vraska. Play Navigator's Compass. So I'm pretty sure if I cast Belzenlok any more times this game, I straight up die. So we're going to have to start Masterminds acquisitioning for other win conditions. Opponent plays a Ravenous Chupacabra. Kills Belzenlok. That all they got? So we only kill a pirate token if we Ritual of Soot. Alright. Ritual of Soot looking a little better. Opponent reveals Wild Growth Walker. Goes to attacks. Hits us for 5. Pass to our turn. We draw another Discovery Dispersal. Well, let's consume, actually. Eat their biggest guy. Play Chupacabra. Hit their next biggest guy. And I think now we're kind of in the way we're going to lock up the game. We do have a card in our sideboard we can acquisition for that will recycle our deck. So opponent attacks. We block Chupacabra. We take the damage because we're just going to Ritual of Soot. Pass to our turn. Draw a swamp. Play a swamp. Cast Ritual of Soot. Masterminds acquisition. We get a card we own from outside the game. And get Clear the Mind. Turn this into an island. Clear the Mind ourselves. We're not casting that. That's death. Oh man, this deck's sweet. Props to the guy that brewed it, because this deck's awesome. Go to our turn. We draw Ritual of Soot. Let's... We have 12 mana? I can't decide on what I want to do. There's just so many things. Let's look at our sideboard again. Captive Audience seems like a fun way to win. We'll just win with Captive Audience. Turn this into a red land. Play Captive Audience. Pass the turn. Opponent discards their non-existent hand. Plays a land. Goes attacking. 4-1. We take it. Go to 8. Untap. Consume. Oh, wait. Whoops. Make this a plains. Now consume. Pass the turn. Opponent makes their life total 4. Opponent says, good game. Well, hopefully they're not accustomed to losing to this deck. But that was really sweet. Just 4-color Belzenlok. Alright, this seems like as good of a hand as any. Well, this is the hand that actually does something versus our opponents. Opponent gets in for 1. We take it. Bedeck the Terramander. And our opponent... Thinking about countering. I mean, if they don't have a Curious Obsession and they just blow all their counters here, that's fantastic. We keep drawing swamps. As Belzenlok intended. Opponent's on Mono Islands. We play Reliquary Tower. Pass the turn. Yes, good old ability number 0. We have no maximum hand size. Looks like somebody broke the variable interpolation there. Opponent opts. 0 top, 1 to the bottom. Untaps and draws. An island. Plays a Favorable Winds. Reads Reliquary Tower. Passes turn. We draw Carnival Carnage. Pass the turn. We do need a Navigator's Compass. And then that Carnival Carnage is going to do some work. Freaking Blightning in Standard. It's awesome. Opponent plays a Siren Storm Tamer. Passes to their second main. Alright, let's bedeck. Mono black kill spells, basically. Doing tons of work. Opponent disperses Storm Tamer. Alright. You got it. We draw a swamp. Well, let's run out Belzenlok. As long as they don't have a quench here. They do not. Oh, so good. Oh gosh. This might be too many cards. Sweet. What you gonna do, opponent? What you gonna do? It's all kill spells. It's all kill spells. Oh, this is so awesome. Opponent plays a Siren Storm Tamer. Sounds good. We draw a swamp. Well, play the swamp. Then let's be-deck. Opponent lets it die. They knew we were gonna mind rot him. Oh, it was awesome. Eat that, mono blue. I think I have a new favorite standard deck. This deck's sweet. Alright. Carnival Carnage, pretty decent opener. Not versus that, though. It's good if they play, like, Pyromancer or anything like that. This is going to be a tough matchup with how much damage we do to ourselves. Opponent attacks for 1. We take 1, go to 19. Opponent plays a Mountain and a Runaway Steamkin. Well, thankfully, we can Carnival that away. We draw Belzenlok. Not great, but okay. Opponent gets in for 1. Takes us to 18. Plays a Light Up the Stage. Plays a land. Plays Viashino Pyromancer. Shoots us for 2. We draw Mastermind's Acquisition. Play a swamp. Hopefully they just run out a board full of dudes into this Ritual of Soot. And don't have a fistful of burn spells. I mean, that's kind of tough to ask a burn, though. Opponent gets in for 3. Lightning strikes us. We go to 9. We go to 7. Play a swamp. Ritual of Soot. Pray this is enough. Opponent plays a Fanatical Firebrand. We take 1. Passes. Let me check the sideboard real quick. If we have anything that actually heals us. Not a lot in this particular situation. Alright. Do we have to Vraska's Contempt a 1-1? I think we do. Well, we'll pass and see if there's any higher priority targets that come up. Opponent goes to shock. Let's do this now, I guess. We go to 6. And hopefully our opponent doesn't have, like, strike, strike. We might have to Mastermind's Acquisition for a Navigator's Compass. I'm looking at the sideboard here, and like there's Mark of the Vampire, and I think that's it as far as things that gain us life. So So we're going to get Navigator's Compass. We need at least one here. But I think if we play Belzenlok, we're almost certainly going to draw more than 9 cards. Or however much life we have at the time. So we can't actually cast Belzenlok. We need to, like, get a good consume going on or something. Things are not looking good for our Intrepid Hero. We need our opponent to just draw only lands. Opponent Wizards Lightning us to 6 again. Plays Experimental Frenzy. It's our turn. Alright, well, Dispersal is actually decent. We got rid of a Wizard's Lightning. Not bad. Opponent plays Experimental Frenzy. Alright, well, we gotta do it. We're so dead to this, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're dead to a shock. But if we can survive... It's a lightning strike. Alright. Well, good effort. Good effort. We were almost there. Just not quite. 2-1, going on to round 4. Alright, well, we got a kill spell, a couple of kill spells here. We'll keep. Let's see what our opponent does. I hope the new mic is, I hope the quality in this video is a lot higher because we are running off of a much nicer microphone. I got rid of the little, like, $15, $20 mic that I had, and I bought a nice Yeti, Blue Yeti mic with a big boom arm and everything. Opponent's on Treasure Map, so it looks like they're the Land Destruction deck, question mark? Opponent scries with Treasure Map at their upkeep. Puts it on the bottom. Draws a card. Plays a mountain. Plays Treasure Map 2. Oh gosh. Play a swamp. I don't just want to run Chupacabra out there. 4 mana 2/2s are not the greatest. Well, it leaves it on top. Draws. Plays a Plains. Plays Treasure Map number 3. Good lord. Well, play Reliquary Tower. Alright. I should have played it last turn, I guess. We'll play a dude. We might regret it, but we'll play a dude. I got a feeling we're going to get Star of Extinction. Just a creeping suspicion. Oh, man. This deck is so sweet. I really like this deck. Opponent leaves it on top. Scries with Treasure Map. Puts it to the bottom. Flips the map. Scries with Treasure Map. I mean, we could Bedazzle if we had any red lands in the main, but we do not. Opponent is scrying away on their upkeep. They draw a card. We draw Carnival Carnage. Play a swamp. Attack for 2. Pass the turn. I'm going to flip their second map. Puts one on the bottom. Opponent lava coils the Chupacabra. Sure. I'm going to be drawing so many cards here. Good lord. Opponent plays a Sacred Foundry tapped. Passes. We draw Memorial to Folly. Play Memorial, play Chupacabra. I guess there's no reason to be holding up Vraska's Contempt here. We don't know of any reason to anyway. Opponent scries with Treasure Map. Puts it to the bottom. Flips the last map. 3 Treasure Coves. Seems pretty good. Opponent plays a Plains. Drawn an extra card. Man. This deck kind of wants treasure maps, I think. Like, it's tough, though, because you want to guarantee the Navigator's Compass. Opponent has all the time in the world, so... Go ahead and deal with that right there. So they got big Flash Angels, huh? The worst part is if they have another one, we have to 2-for-1 ourselves. Opponent sacks a treasure, draws a card. Plays Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice, and Lyra. Good golly. Do we not have one? Oh, he lava coiled it, didn't he? Oh gosh, do we have to bedeck our own Chupacabra? Well, I guess let's attack first. Okay, opponent blocks. So we Memorial, pick up Chupacabra. Replay Chupacabra, kill Lyra. Oh, this feels so bad. Play the tap land, pass the turn. Opponent is on like just red-white massive angels. And we have never been sadder. We just didn't have any threats for a million turns. When it gets in for 5, takes us to 17. They gain 5 because Lyra grants lifelink to all other angels for some awful reason. Do we have any way out of this? I mean, we could Belzenlok into like a ridiculous hand, I suppose, but... And then just like consume our opponent to death? Opponent Ixalan's Binding Chupacabra. Oh no. Play Reliquary Tower. We deck Lyra. We deck Lyra. Oh no. Oh, this is awful. This is far less than ideal. Well, we are 2-2. And we're having fun. This deck's really fun. Alright. We got a cantrip, we got a kill spell, we got another kill spell, and 4 lands. Let's keep. Hopefully Discover gets us somewhere. Opponent starts Highland Lake, we start Swamp. Opponent plays a Mountain. We draw Chupacabra. We'll play a Swamp, Discovery. Consecrate, we don't need. Vraska's Contempt, we might. But I think I'm going to go with no. And we're already holding one. This might be a Phoenix deck, in which case exiling our opponent's creatures is much preferred to killing them. Even Windmage. Okay. So, because I am low ranked, we're playing against probably free-to-play decks. We'll kill the Windmage now. Force them to tap out again for another creature in case they do have counterspells. One plays a Mountain and passes. We play a Swamp and pass. One plays an Island, passes. We draw a Ritualist, play a Swamp, pass. Opponent passes. Play Reliquary Tower. Still broken. Pass the turn. Opponent plays an Island. Nimbuzet. Alright. Opponent does not have Nimbuzet. We play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent likely has a bunch of counter spells and stuff in hand. Opponent plays a Stormfleet Sprinter. Goes attacking. Well, let's Vraska's Contempt it. It works. We gain some life. Draw another Chupacabra. Pass the turn. We probably could have waited for them to play something else and then Ritualist it, but I didn't want them to build up like a critical mass of dudes with counterspell backup. When it plays a land, passes the turn. We draw Navigator's Compass. I'll play Reliquary Tower. Play Navigator's Compass. Now we can cast the other half of all of our spells. Is our opponent going to counter this? They counter Navigator's Compass. Okay. We have no other way to interact, and it doesn't cut us off from any of our colors, really. Like, casting the back halves of spells is not really important here. Opponent plays an Exclusion Mage with nothing to bounce. So we play Ravenous Chupacabra. Kill Exclusion Mage. I don't know why it's not prioritizing using the Reliquary Tower mana. That's kind of annoying. Opponent Shivan fires the Chupacabra. Sure. Alright, let's Consecrate. And we will exile Wind Mage. Basically just to draw a card. We draw the 4th Reliquary Tower. Pass the turn. When it plays a Gearsmith Guardian. We draw Navigator's Compass. Play Chupacabra. Kill the Guardian. Opponent Lightning Strikes Chups. We kill the Guardian. Play Navigator's Compass. Go up to 25. What you got, opponent? What do you have? It's a Dream... That's actually... Oh, gosh. Alright. Dream Eater's pretty good. We do not currently have a way to deal with Dream Eater. You can bounce Navigator's Compass. I mean, I'll regain some life. I'm at so much mana, recasting it is not even an inconvenience. No? Okay. Alright, our turn. Bedeck, Bedazzle. Well, that kills Dream Eater. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Volcanic Dragon. We will need a way to answer that one. They did not attack. It has haste. Opponent plays a land. We take 4. We draw Discovery Dispersal. Alright, well, we will attempt to Dispersal on their turn. Cool. And just prevent some damage here. Opponent discards a Selective Snare. Replays Volcanic Dragon. We draw another swamp. The millionth swamp of the game, roughly. Opponent plays a land. And gets in for 4. Takes us to 17. No, if we draw Belzenlok, we really can't cast Belzenlok. Oh no. Because there's only one Navigator's Compass left. And that means we're taking, on average, 17 damage, approximately. Opponent Bane fires for 10. We go to 10. Attacks for 4. We go to 6. Well, I think we get Eldest Reborn. Yeah, let's Eldest Reborn. We could get Nezahal too, but let's get Eldest Reborn. That kills our opponent's creature, makes them discard, and we will propagate a threat from their graveyard. Probably. Opponent plays an Enigma Drake. And a Gearsmith Guardian. Okay, our turn. We drop a Deck Bedazzle. So we... Ritual of Soot. Kill Enigma Drake. And we can bedeck to shrink our opponent's attacking creature. They play a Night Veil Sprite. This prevents 3 damage, but we can also use it to kill that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's actually kill something and take 2 less damage rather than just kind of like fog 3 damage. Go to our turn. We draw a swamp. We reanimate. Oh, did we exile it? Oh no, there it is. We reanimate Dream Eater. Belzenlok, land into the grave. I'm fine drawing Discovery, I think. Bounce the Gearsmith Guardian. Play a land. Pass the turn. Opponent replays Gearsmith Guardian. Plays a Stormfleet Sprinter that we cannot block. We go to 1. Ouch. It's not a good game quite yet. Let's Dispersal. While they have nothing else in hand. Make this an island. They have to return that to their hand and then discard it. We attack. Because their only haste creature... Well, no, I guess they do have Volcanic Dragons. Please don't be a haste creature that kills me. Sweet. Alright, Consecrate, Consume. Now we have to attack. We gotta close this game out somehow. Hopefully your opponent plays something that doesn't have haste. We draw a swamp. Opponent plays a mountain. We draw Memorial to Folly. So play a Memorial. We have to fade one more draw. Oh no. Can we draw a way to kill this Dream Eater? Or kill our opponent? We can ping it for 1 damage. And ourselves. We were dead anyway. Oh, super close. If we'd drawn a Bedeck there, we'd have answered it. Oh, we went 2 and 3. And we had a lot of fun doing it. We get a Psychic Symbiont, Sinister Sabotage, and Cacophodon. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined. It'd be great. Also, be sure to check out Mono Black MTG's channel, where I got this deck from. It's pretty sweet. Hope to see better, not better decks. This deck was pretty good. I hope to see more good decks coming out of that channel. Looks pretty sweet. thanks everybody again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!